All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Good afternoon. This is Wyatt Tona coming to you live from Pilot Rock High School. Thank you for tuning in today. KCWLP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Or I already said KCW. I'm jumping ahead of myself. I am so sorry. Um, Set up here. I got here a little later than anticipated, but I'm here. Set up before the girls' game. I was ready to rock and roll this time. All right,
And
ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Good afternoon. This is Wyatt
holy-
Tona coming to you live from Pilot Rock High School. Thank you for tuning
give me
in today.
just a second here.
KCWLP Pendleton. I have myself on the laptop here so I can check on everything. So hopefully you guys didn't hear any of that. But again, we're live here in good old Pilot Rock. Good game here tonight. It's going to be a tough game here for the Nixyaawii Golden Eagle girls. So I stayed here and I did scouting to see how these girls are going to play. Damascus Christian really put a beating on Crane last night for the girls, and both girls and boys teams on Crane last night, or the night before, had beaten the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. So if Damascus was able to do something like that to Crane, and Crane was able to do what they did to us, it's going to be tough. And breaking news as well, Sophie Bronson is out today. She has snowed in back at home. So hoping that they're staying safe up there. And same to all of you that are tuned in. We hope you guys are staying safe, staying warm. The wind was real crazy last night. Again, it's just Wyatt Tona today. We're going to do the show by myself, try to do what I can. I did make a little stat sheet of my own to try to keep up with stats, but we'll see how it goes. It's not going to be my big focus right now. My focus is to make sure you guys are able to watch and see the game. So as you see, we're getting ready to start here for a 3 o'clock start time. Golden Eagles are the away team. Damascus Christian is the home team. As you can see, it looks like the girls over there are praying before the game. It says Damascus Christian. So, again, this is all part of the Oregon 1A preview, the Pilot Rock Invitational. So, we have a great announcer here. You know, he's real energetic. So, starting lines for the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. So 15, a senior, number 15, Mercedes Hart, a.k.a. Bug. Another senior, number 20, Kayla Picard. She's going to have to be the general tonight. 21, Layla So Happy getting a start tonight. She's also a senior. 23, again another senior, Sistine Moses. And then once again, the junior amongst the seniors, she's one of the captains actually too, Ella Stewart, number 32. So that's your starters for the Golden Eagles. Once again, Layla So Happy, Mercedes Hart, Kayla Picard, Sistine Moses, and Ella Stewart. And once again, I share that Sophie Bronson is out today. She has been snowed in back at home. So starter for Damascus Christian, number 3 is Lainey Day. Number 5 is Sierra Hale. Number 11, senior Julia Mitchell. Number 11 is Julia Mitchell. Number 25, Ava May. And then finally, starter number 32, Laylee Rasmussen. So these girls have a lot of height. It's going to be a disadvantage. Like I said, they put a work in on the Golden Eagles yesterday, or not Golden Eagles, but put a work in on Crane. They knew how to manipulate the defense, knew how to manipulate the offense. As you see, our girls are having a powwow. They're having a little circle over there. But yeah, it's going to be a tough day. Let me turn my volume down on my phone here, make sure that we're not having any issues. Got word from the man back at the station, Anson Crane. He's the one making sure we're live on the air, on the radio. So you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on radio, whatever it is, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in, and shout out to Anson for allowing this making sure this happens for us. Tip goes to Damascus. 2 points. Nope, no good. Rebounded by Kayla. Kaela's going to take the ball down. She's the general tonight because Sophie is out, like I mentioned. Layla over to Mercedes. Mercedes passes it up to Sistine. Sistine fakes a shot, and she's looking to make a play. So Kaela with the ball now. Mercedes moving around. Ella's looking to set a screen. Sistine faked a shot again. No good. She misses her shot, gets her rebound. Mercedes for 2 points, and it's good on her first attempt. So Hart's got 2 points. First points on the board. Golden Eagles lead 2-0 right now. Damascus moving the ball around. Like I mentioned last night, they really put a work on that crane. They played a lot of zone defense, and they know how to get around that. So hopefully the Golden Eagles the girls were here watching last night, and hopefully the coaches noticed it. So foul being called. She gets Mercedes fouls, gets her first foul. They're moving the ball around. No good, rebounded by Mercedes. And Mercedes takes the ball forward. Again, kind of unusual sight. Our usual ball handler. And 2 points. Excuse me, get a little ahead of myself here. So Mercedes gets two points in. So Mercedes will go to the line for the and one opportunity. And it's good. Bringing it to a 5-0 lead right now. This isn't the Damascus that I watched last night, so we'll see how it goes. The girls are doing great right now. Nixyaawii is doing fantastic on both ends. Ella Stewart with the rebound, great defensive stop. Passes it over to Layla. Layla's going to pass it to Kaela. Picard's going to pass to Sistine. Sistine, another shot fake, drives it in. Takes a shot, but it's no good. As Damascus takes a 3-point shot, it's no good. They're calling a foul on, looks like Layla's so happy. So they're getting ready to inbound. Moving the ball around. Like I said, I still got to get used to the girls' names. I didn't pay close attention like I should have last night. But like I said, Crane overall, they're all around. A 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Layla. Layla, kind of a crazy pass over to Kaela. Kaela bounce pass to Mercedes. Gets a hold of the ball, passes it right to the defense. No good. Saved, but it goes out. Stays to the Golden Eagles. So Kaela will be inbounding on the far end over on the court. Passes to Mercedes. Mercedes is going to pass it to Stewart. Stewart is going to pass it to Moses. Moses looking to make a play. Passes it to Sistine. Sistine's going to stop the dribble. Passes it to Kaela. Picard passes to Moses. Moses another shot fake and takes it in. Kind of throws it out. Wild out. Turnover. Goes to Damascus Christian. So Damascus Christian, this is number 5, which is, sorry, I'm trying to multitask, but I'm not going to worry about the names of the other teams right now. You guys can see who it is, and I'll just say the numbers of them. 25 with the ball here. Moving the ball around, making a play, trying to get around. I can't tell what's going on. White ball on the sideline. So foul is called on Kaela, it looks like. That'll be her first, third team. So 5-0 with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Golden Eagles holding the lead. They're playing smart. Again, they took a little extra step, but it wasn't called. Another shot taken, no good. Kaela with the rebound, passes. Nope, she holds on, shaking the ball down. She's going full coast to coast, 2 points, no good. Rebounded by Damascus. Mercedes tried to get the tip, but it was no good. So Damascus will be inbounding on the sideline over by their team bench. Inbound, number 5 here with the ball. And is number 5 or number 6? Sierra Hale, that's her name. Hale passed it over to Ava May. Ava May is going to drive it in, wide open, but misses it. Rebounded by Kyella. So 4 minutes into the quarter, 4 minutes into the game, and Damascus has not knocked a shot down. Stewart for 2 with a little contact. No foul was called. Assist goes to Mercedes Hart. So Ella has her first 2 points off the assist of Mercedes. They're playing real smart defense. First 2 points goes on the board for Mitchell. And time out, Golden Eagles. Well, this is a great start for the Golden Eagles so far. 3:45 left in the first quarter. It's 2-7. Mercedes Hart with 5 points so far. Ella Stewart with 2 points off of the assist of Mercedes. Again, this isn't the Damascus that I watched last night, and it's a matter of time. You know, they're going to wake up, or unless the girls can hang in there. Again, for those tuning in who didn't catch, Sophie Bronson is out today. She has been snowed into her house. So again, just hoping that they're staying safe and staying warm there. You know, the weather was crazy last night. It you know, it is what it is. So, but again, thank you for tuning in. Hope you all are staying safe out there. So inbounding on the end line, Kyella. So Picard passes to Stewart. Stewart back to Picard. And Damascus with that full court press right off the bat. So Picard over to Moses. Moses back to Picard. Picard's going to fake it around, pivot. Foul finally being called on number 3. They say Eagles, and it's confusing because both teams are Eagles, so I have to really pay attention to who it is. So Lainey Day got her first personal for Damascus. Ella Stewart 2 more points off the assist of Kyella. So 2-9 right now. Golden Eagles have a 7-point lead. They're playing great right now. Of course, Damascus had opportunities to get points, but just no good. They're trying to run a play, but it's just not working for them. They're not communicating. This is Damascus I'm referring to. 3-point attempt, and it's no good. Rebounded by So Happy. So Happy passes to Picard. Picard all the way down to Moses. Moses stops, gives it to So Happy. So Happy to Stewart. Stewart out to Mercedes. Mercedes to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses fakes her out with those shots every time. Gets her own rebound. Passes out to So Happy. So Happy to Picard. Picard to Hart. Hart to Stewart. Stewart to Hart. And they got some great ball movement today. Stewart for 2 off the assist of Mercedes Hart once again. Damascus looks lost out there. I think they might have had a rough night, stayed up late, something, because this is, like I said, this ain't the Damascus I was here watching last night. Damascus ran Crane over. And again, it's only the first quarter, so it's a matter of time before they wake back up. Offensive rebound by Damascus. Day on the shot there, missed it, and gets your offensive rebound. Nobody for the rebound again. Now Picard gets the rebound. Moses has the ball, passes it up to Hart. Hart's going to take it down. She slows it, passes it to Stewart. Stewart passes to So Happy. So Happy back to Moses. Moses is looking around. What's going on here? They're looking to make a play. Moses is holding it. She's taking her time. Stewart with the ball. Stewart passes it out to Picard. Picard is going to get a screen by Moses. Now Picard is looking to make a play, try to get around, see what's going to happen here. She's being met by Lainey Day on defense, passes it over to Sistine. Sistine's going to drive it, passes it out to Mercedes. Mercedes loses the ball, but she gets it back, passes back to Moses. Moses drives in for 2, no good. I believe that's her 3rd attempt, and she missed. Rough start for Moses, but playing great overall. So great hustle, great hustle. Girls, 2 girls on the floor there, fighting over the ball. Jump ball, possession can go to Nixyaawii. So Moses in for Moses. That is Grace checking in for Sistine. Coach Ryan over there talking to Sistine. Picard inbounds to Stewart. Stewart passes it back to Picard. Picard's going to take the ball down. She's going to look to make a play right off the bat. Like I said, she's the general tonight. Illegal screen by Mercedes. So that'll be Mercedes' second foul. So Golden Eagles back on defense. 1:10 left in the first quarter. It's 2:11 right now. Golden Eagles with a 9-point lead. They're reading a lot of the offense. I believe that they our Golden Eagles are communicating great, and Damascus is just not executing. Rebounded by Stewart. Passes it over to Kaela, to Picard. Picard slows it down, looks to make a play, passes it to Grace. Moses passes it to the defense, and that's a turnover on the Golden Eagles. Fast break. She lost her ball, but stolen by Stewart. Interception. Now Stewart's going to take the ball up. Stewart's going to pass it to Moses. Moses out to So Happy to Picard. 30 seconds left. So it bounced off the foot of Grace. Oh, wow. Okay, so I missed what was going on. The girl was wrapped around Kaela, but right before the foul was called, Coach Noisy took a timeout, so there was no foul called, but the ball does stay with the Golden Eagles. So great start again, like I said, for Golden Eagles. It's 20 seconds left of the first quarter. 2-11 right now. It's a 9-point lead. And like I said, the Golden Eagles are looking strong. It's just a matter of, can they hold it out for the rest of the game? So if I am not mistaken, I believe right now Stewart's got 6 and Hart has 5. I could be wrong. I got I'm trying to keep track and keep up with the scoring and everything. But again, thank you for tuning in to KCW, LP Pendleton, 104.1 FM. This is Wyatona, solo show today. Boots with the Fur not able to be out here today. And Anson, of course, he was at the station, at the mothership, making sure we're all set to go. He's making sure you guys are able to listen to it over the airwaves of 104.1 FM. So shout out to Anson. Shout out to all of you guys that are listening. Again, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying warm. Hope you guys' houses are still in one piece after the wind last night. The wind was very crazy. It was shaking our house. The power went out early this morning. But we're here today. Like I said, Sophie Bronson out due to being snowed into her home. So again, hoping they're staying safe out there, staying warm, and maybe they're tuning in to watch the game. So we'll see. Kaela with the ball right now, and she passes it to So Happy. So Happy dribbles, passes it to Stewart. Stewart passes it to Moses with a great look, but it was just too late. Moses over to Picard. Picard to Hart. Hart to Stewart. No good. 2-11 at the end of the first half. This is a great showing by the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles right now. They're playing smart. They've taken some crazy shots, but so has Damascus. Damascus just did not capitalize on a lot of their shot opportunities they had. Last night, like I said, I stayed here and watched, and I stayed here to watch the Damascus play Crane, and there was a lot of 3 points, a lot of 3-point attempts, and the way that Crane was hitting 3 points on Nixyaawii was the same way Damascus was hitting them on Crane. So kind of surprised to not see them hitting their shots. Again, maybe they had a late night. Not sure what may have been the occasion. But, they're doing great. Yeah, so I'm looking at the message here. Virgil Sosi. We have the Golden Eagles in the red, and we have the Bald Eagles in white, and that's exactly what it is. So Damascus Christian is the home team. They're wearing the white jerseys. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles and their away team, they're wearing the maroon jerseys. So just so there's no confusion for those that are watching. I mean, I'm sure you guys recognize who our girls are. But anyway, getting ready to start the second half. Possession starts with Damascus. Again, Damascus, all the girls last night were playing amazing defense on Damascus and making those stops that, really shattered Crane. And I'm wondering, it's really a matter of time before it actually happens. So offensive foul on number 5. That will be Sierra Hale. So the ball will be going to Nixyaawii. Picard inbounds to So Happy. So Happy back to Picard. Picard's going to take the ball down. Like I said, she's the general tonight because the original general, Sophie, isn't here. Mercedes is going to pass it to Moses. Moses looked like she was going to take that shot. I think it's a draw. She does that a lot. And they have been falling for it every time, but Sistine is capable of hitting those shots when she wants. 2 points for Kyella Picard. Now we're up to an 11-point double-digit lead. Again, great defense by the Golden Eagles. No good on the three-point attempt. Rebounded by So Happy. So Happy to Stewart. Stewart to Hart. Hart to Stewart. Stewart back out to Hart. They're going to slow it back down to So Happy. So Happy passes back out to Hart. Hart over to Picard. Now they're going to slow the offense back down. Sistine down to Picard. Picard's going to try to draw a foul. No good. Rebounded by, good save by So Happy. Good hustle. And a turnover by Damascus on the fast break. That defense is meeting them there. So, you know, and I had a little bit of interaction with our Nixyaawii Golden Eagles last night, and they were sitting there talking to Damascus. Little contact by Damascus on Mercedes, but no call, and she's going to take it down. They're going to play it. Hart down for 2, gets a foul. Mercedes had about 9 free throws yesterday. And she made all, I believe, except for like maybe 1 or 2. So Hart will be going to the line for 2. Golden Eagles looking to make a substitution as well. Elena Beavis is going to be checking in for Kyella. So Picard will be taking a little breather. So Elena Beavis checking in. Number 22 for the Golden Eagles. And Mercedes is good for 2. So back on defense, Golden Eagles are ready for Damascus. They're trying to make a call, and they're just not, the communication is not going well for Damascus. You can see they're getting frustrated with each other. I'm anticipating maybe a timeout being called soon. Crazy passes for sure. They're trying to get somebody open for a 3. Sure thing. There's a 3-point attempt. No good still. 2 points in for number 22, Psalm Kirkland. Psalm Kirkland with a 2-point layup right there. Moses with the ball for the Golden Eagles. Passes it to Hart. They almost got the ball taken. Hart saves it. They're looking to try to make some kind of a play. So Hart down to Moses. Moses is going to drive it in for 2. No good still. Stewart was ready there for the rebound, but no good. Damascus takes control of the ball. They're running down. They're not turned around on offense. A couple of times that they had questionable missed calls. Another layup attempt on Damascus. What was that? The girl saved her fall by doing a cartwheel. I have never in my life seen that. So number 22, who is Psalm Kirkland, she almost fell over, but she saved herself by doing a cartwheel, and that's an interesting tactic. But a foul was being called on number 11 for Damascus, Julia Mitchell, second personal. 5 minutes remain. Beavis underneath, 2-point attempt, no good. Gets her rebound, gets knocked over. Saves it, gives it to Mercedes. Hart gives it to Moses. Moses gets fouled on the shot, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Oh, well, I take it back. It was an offensive foul on Sistine. I thought it was an and 1 or a foul on the shot or something. So it was an offensive foul on Sistine Moses, which is her first. So no points. So Damascus moving the ball around. Golden Eagles are prepared on that defense. They are staying on top of them. Off of her foot. It went off of Damascus' foot. Great defense by Mercedes, causing the turnover. I missed the substitution as well. Picard checks in for Stewart. So happy inbounds to Picard. Picard's going to take the ball down, met by a little bit of pressure of the Damascus Christian. Mercedes sets some screens and gets hit real good, but they're not going to call those. Kyella is showing her dominance. Look at that attempt. It looked good, but it wasn't good. Again, I'm apologizing. I know the angling isn't that great. This is a great spot for me to be sitting in because we'll be here in the second half. But she took a weird reverse layup, and it was just no good. Good save. Good hustle by Kirkland. Stops the fast break, though. Picard's got the ball. She's going to pass it to So Happy. So Happy is going to try. Nope, she was going to drive it in, but she passes it to Sistine. Moses for 3, no good. Moses is continuing to have some struggles. I thought she got a foul in on there on her shot, but it wasn't good. Good defense by Beavis preventing the shot. So Happy is a hustler, man. She always ends up on the ground fighting for a jump ball. It's still a double-digit 11-point lead for Golden Eagles. Jump ball, so it'll go to Golden Eagles. Stewart's going to check back in, as well as Grace Moses. And I believe it's Elena and Layla that are going to go sit down. Excuse me. And Stewart is, she inbounds to Picard. Picard back to Stewart, and now it's over with Sistine. Sistine's got the ball at the top of the court, and she's looking to make a play, waiting for something to happen. She's going to try to drive it down. Nope, she's driving it in herself for 2. There's her first points in for the game by Sistine Moses. She broke right through the defense and got in there for 2. So now they're back on. The Golden Eagles are on defense. Again, it's the Golden Eagles versus the Eagles. Miscommunications on their offense for Damascus. 3 minutes remain, and it's 4-17 right now. 2 points, no good. Rebounded by Moses. Moses is going to take the ball down for the Golden Eagles. Moses with a little head fake again, passes out to Picard. Picard's looking to make a call, make a play, passes to Mercedes. Mercedes has an open drive. Down to Stewart. Stewart for 2, no good, but she gets fouled on the shot. Stewart will go to the line for 2. So Stewart be going to the line for 2 points, or two shots. Misses her first.
Checking again for the Eagles, number 32, Lily Rasmussen.
And good for her second. Yep, they can't allow that one miss to affect her mentality. Got to stay in the game, stay on top of it. So Golden Eagles back on that defense. They're trying to get those 3-point attempts. The Damascus is looking for a 3-point attempt. They're not being afforded one. Great defense. They intercepted the pass. A couple of our girls look like they may have got hit. Moses with the ball out to Picard. Picard for 3, and it's good. Picard for 3 points. 21-4 with 2 minutes in the first half. Damascus is looking frustrated out there. Their offense is not working. Their defense isn't the greatest. I'm not saying it's not good because they have stopped a few attempts. A pick, but it stays with Damascus. Again, great defense. They're getting, I believe it's just getting into the heads. So number 3, Lainey Day is checking in for Golden Eagles. Not Golden Eagles, for the Eagles. Damascus Christian, that is. Again, it's to battle the Eagles today. Mercedes is looking for that 2-point attempt by Damascus, no good. Saved, and is good for 2 by number 32, Rasmussen. Moses. Moses kind of hesitated. Moses hesitated inbound, and they're not letting it get to them. They're just going to play it. The crowd's not too happy about it, but again, it is what it is. Just going to keep playing. Back on defense, they're doing a great job at it. Number 3 finally hits a three-point. That's her first 3, Lainey Day. So Moses is going to inbound to Picard. Picard is going to take the ball down. Picard looking to make a play. She passes it to Hart. Hart down to Stewart. Stewart for 2. Good. Damascus is not stopping the inside because Ella has gotten some good looks in the paint today. Looking to make an offensive run again on Damascus, and they're not. Damascus is just not. I don't know what's going on with Damascus. They're not communicating. The communication is not quite there. But they're number 25 driving it in for 2. Drives right through all the defense. 30 seconds left. It's still a double-digit lead, 23-11. Kyella is going to take it down all the way around to the corner. She stops. She's trapped. No, she's not. She's going underneath for 2 and 1. But she looks hurt. So she kind of limp, but she pushed off Coach Noisy. She wants to at least knock down this free throw. Probably going to finish out the half. She got hit pretty good on that shot. Again, she makes a nice under the hoop layup there, a reverse. So if Kyla knocks this in, Layla looks like she's going to check in. She misses. So Golden Eagles looking strong, like I said, meeting them on defense, ready on offense. They're doing everything. Not everything is right, but they're doing it right enough. They're making it work. They're making themselves look strong today, and that's what matters. Lainey Day for 2 on a foul.
Day fouls on the shot. So they'll actually get 2 for the Eagles. Fouls called on number 15 of the Golden Eagles.
So Mercedes gets the foul called. It's her 3rd. Couple of substitutions look like they're going to be made. 3.6 left in the first half. So Day at the line for 1. She makes it. 1 more.
Taking the game for the Golden Eagles, number 21, Layla So Happy, and number 20.
So again, Elena Beavis and Layla So Happy checking in for the Golden Eagles. 3 seconds left in the first half. Makes her second free throw. Moses into Beavis. Beavis saves it. No good. Well, that's your first half. Golden Eagles looking strong in this first half. They're holding their own against Damascus. And like I said, Damascus really beat Crane yesterday. So let's get a look at our Golden Eagles here, getting ready to walk into the back to the locker room area. You see Ella and Leanna, the 2 sisters on the team, Coach Ryan, Lillian Watchman, Grace Moses, Sistine Moses, Diamond Green, Elena Beavis, Layla So Happy, Mercedes Hart, Coach Sam McLeod, and then, of course, Coach Aaron Noisy back there. So great showing for the first half. I kind of fell behind on my stats, but I think Ella has about 9 points. Mercedes has 5. Kyella has 4. Maybe I think she might have 6. I could be wrong. Like I said, I kind of fell behind. Sistine has 2 as well. But it's 25-13 right now. And like I said, Golden Eagles are looking very, very strong. So stay tuned. I guess I'll switch the camera since the scoreboard's being covered. So, but all right, we'll take a little bit of a break here. Halftime. Stay tuned. Anson, we're going back to you. We'll be live again shortly. All right, and we're back. 1:23 left in the halftime break here. So again, it's 25-13. Golden Eagles with a 12-point lead over Damascus Christian. Again, this is not the Damascus I was watching last night. You know, I stayed here to scout it out just so I had an idea of what to expect. And, you know, many were kind of believing that, you know, Damascus was going to outrun and outdo Nixyaawii today. But scoreboard says it all right now. They're playing smart, playing great. Like I said, I started to keep a little bit of stats, but it's just not accurate. I'm missing 5 points somewhere. But, yeah, Golden Eagles looking very, very strong today. Hope you guys are staying warm, staying safe at your homes or wherever you may be. Thank you for tuning in. KCW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Waiatona here. Solo mission here in Pilot Rock, making sure that the stream is good to go. Then Anson back at the station, making sure that the game is on air. So shout out to Anson as well. All right, second half action starts with Damascus. Damascus inbounds. Sierra Hale passes it over to May. Ava May is her name. A three-point attempt. Oh. Collision there between our girls. Mercedes ran into Sistine. Sistine held onto her mouth a little bit. Ella was trying to set a screen, but I don't think it was. They were reading the screen there. So Hart passes it to Moses. Moses is going to drive it in. Passes out to Hart. Hart passes it to Picard. Picard almost loses the ball there, but passes it to So Happy. So Happy to Hart. Hart's going to drive it in. Passes it to Stewart for two, and it's good. Offensively, Stewart, I believe, has about 11 points, if I am correct. I'm trying to keep up with all the points, but I'm falling a little bit behind. A deep three-point shot there by Sierra Hale. So like I said, that's what I was expecting, was a lot of 3 points. So Moses with the ball here, looking to make a play. So Ella, I imagine that must be part of the play because Ella's staying right where she was at. Passes it down. Pass Picard to Stewart. Picard gets it blocked. So offense, three-point attempt, just like I said. They allowed a three-point or allowed an offensive rebound. So the foul will be on Ella Stewart. Be her first personal. So what's her name? Laylee Rasmussen, who's got the line for two right now for Damascus. First attempt goes in. Well, I thought it did. Maybe I might have been wrong. But it's a 10-point game right now, 17-27. Oh, that looked off, but it went in. So now we're back into single digits. Moses inbounds to Stewart. Stewart over to So Happy. So Happy to Hart. Hart is going to drive it around, screened by Moses. Hart stops her dribble, passes it to Picard. Picard passes it down to Stewart. Stewart's getting kind of swarmed on the defense there. Sistine with a Hail Mary shot right there. No pun intended because we're playing Christian school, you know, but three-point attempt again, and it's good. Sierra Hale. It's a 6-point ball game now. Like I said, this is the team that I was watching last night. There's a lot of three-point attempts. Of course, our girls are probably getting tired because they're running a very small amount of plays. Small rotation is what I'm looking for. So Mercedes passes it to Hart. Mercedes passes it hard. Mercedes passes it to Stewart. I'm getting a little behind here. Passes it to Stewart. The assist got the assist. Stewart gets 2 points and 1. Moses checks out. Beavis checks in. And knocks down the and 1 conversion. So, see, sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. Trying to look at, I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping up with messages and all that jazz. But fouls on Kyella. Number 11, Julia Mitchell is at the line. Misses the free throw. Gets the offensive rebound. Tipped by Beavis, but does not keep it. So Ava May with the ball right now. So they get in there, but no good. Rebound by Stewart. She passes it right to Ava May of the Damascus Christian. I'm not sure if that's a foul, a jump, what it might have been. They're calling it on Stewart. Oh, I lied. 21. Layla's so happy. Deep three. See, they're hitting them threes now. They got to do something about it. I believe Mercedes should probably be staying on number 5 there because Mercedes has great perimeter defense and she stopped plenty of attempts. Mercedes is going to pass it to Stewart. Stewart loses the ball. The pass was kind of in a bad angle. 2 points and 1, even though there was a 3-stepper there. So fouls on Layla So Happy again, looks like. So timeout, Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles are going to take a full timeout.
So, yep, comeback. Like I said, the Golden Eagles, the Damascus Eagles I was watching last night was definitely exactly what we're seeing now. They're knocking down threes. They're breaking the defense or something. So, but Golden Eagles take a timeout. It's 30 to 26 right now. Third quarter. Layla's So Happy just got her 3rd foul. I kind of stopped keeping up with the stats. Like I said, it's not really that important right now just because I'd rather make sure you guys get to watch the video. Make sure you guys can see and hear what's going on. Again, hope you guys are staying warm, staying safe out there. Sophie Bronson is out tonight, like I mentioned earlier. For those who didn't catch it, she's out snowed in at her home. So they're missing their general tonight. But Golden Eagles have been doing fairly well. They had a good lead. They're still in the lead. They're kind of losing it a little bit, but Sierra Hale knocks down for 2, or knocks down the and 1. Moses wasn't paying attention, gets the ball swiped, but it stays with the Golden Eagles. Picard's going to inbound. Picard inbounds to Hart. Hart is going to drive it all the way down. She stops. Passes it to So Happy. So Happy to Stewart. Stewart loses her hands. Passes it to Hart. Hart to Moses. Moses to Hart. Hart to Picard. Picard to So Happy. So Happy He's going to pass it to Moses. Moses got the ball, driving all the way down and gets the 2 points. Bring it back to a 5-point ball game. So 3:30 left in the third quarter. Damascus with the ball right now. Wide open, gets 2 points. Stewart got in the way for defense, but just wasn't enough. Hart was on the fast break, but couldn't capitalize. Pass to Picard. Picard to Moses. Moses is going to drive right back in and one. So Moses knocks down the layup, gets fouled, goes to the line for one more. So the foul was called on Julia Mitchell of the Damascus Christian Eagles, and that's her third personal. So Moses will be at the line for one free throw. She makes this, it brings it up to a 6-point ball game. And it's good. 35-29, 3:13 left in the third quarter. Laney Day takes the ball down for the Golden Eagles. A 5'11" guard. Don't really see that very often. She hooked her way around the player. Wasn't necessarily legal, but it didn't get called, so. But she got 2 points. Picard to Moses. Moses is going to look for somebody. She's going to dribble it down. Stewart sets a pick. Picks and rolls. Layla is so happy, takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by Damascus. Damascus is going to take it back down. Ava May with the ball right now. Again, they're starting to get frustrated on their offense as well, making plays. They're not following through with what their plays are supposed to be. Still making some more calls. Somebody's open wide in the corner. Too short, or too long, I mean. She gets the ball back, though. So I'm not sure exactly. Mercedes made a lot of contact. She went down pretty good. Number 5 for Damascus, that is Sierra Hale, and Sistine end up on the floor for the jump ball. Jump ball and possession goes to the Golden Eagles. So happy takes the ball down. She passes over to Moses. Moses is looking to figure out what she's going to do, what move she's going to make. She passes it to Picard. Picard's going to have the ball, passes it over to Hart. Hart's going to look for somebody. She's going to pass it back to Picard. Picard over to Moses. So I'm not sure what their motive is here. Sistine over to Picard. Picard over to Stewart. Stewart takes a layup, but gets a foul, so she'll be at the line for 2. So Lady Rasmussen with that foul. Stewart at the line for 2. First one is off, and she's showing some frustration over it. So Psalm Kirkland checking in for Damascus. Stewart has one more shot. She misses her first. Gets her second. So 5-point ball game. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Golden Eagles have carried the lead throughout the game. 3-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. They call a foul on Sistine on the shot. It looked like that their own teammate knocked her, but they're calling it on Sistine. So number 11 is Julia Mitchell at the line for 2. Makes her first. It's a 4-point ball game, 1:22 left in the game, or quarter, third quarter. Got 8 more minutes after this, but 1:22 left in the third. Knocks in both, brings it down to 3-point game. Moses with the ball off the long pass of Picard. So Moses is making some calls, not sure exactly what it is, but Picard has the ball now. And timeout taken by Golden Eagles. So close for comfort now. 3-point game. Still have another quarter to work with. 33-36. Golden Eagles with a 3-point lead right now. So I'll go ahead and close this out since I'm not going to really keep track of it. So like I said, I was trying to multitask extra with and keep track of stats, but it's not the priority here right now. Once I have a proper team to do so, I will do so. So end of the timeout. 1:08 left in the third quarter. Golden Eagle ball here on their end of the court. Inbounds to Hart. So Hart gets swarmed on defense, threw the ball away. 3-point attempt, no good. Intercepted and stolen by Bug. Bug is Mercedes, for those who don't know. Like I said, I usually try to stay on the names. So Picard over to Moses. Moses over. She crosses over Julia Mitchell. She passes it to So Happy. So they're calling it a block on the shot attempt. Moses missed her shot, and it stays with Golden Eagles. So Picard will be on the baseline, ready to inbound. Gets it into Stewart. Stewart back to Picard, and a turnover. 30 seconds left in the third. Sierra Hale for Damascus with the ball. Passes over to Laney Day. Laney over to Ava May. Now I think they might be trying to kill the clock. Stewart stops the shot. Out of bounds, and it stays with the Damascus Christian Eagles, who was tapped out by Damascus Christian, but stays with them. How does that make sense? I don't know. So Laney Day in for two, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart to Picard. Picard to Hart. I was so behind on the camera. I apologize for that. But Hart had a fast break, gets fouled on the shot. So we've seen a lot of that yesterday. Sophie Bronson threw the fast break pass, long passes to Mercedes Hart. Mercedes had a lot of fast break points off of that. And a lot of these kind of things where she gets fouled on those layups, so she gets to go to the line. Makes her first. And no good on two. So 1 second left. And that's it. Well, Golden Eagles now have a 4-point lead. They were up by 11 at the half, maybe a little bit more. But so stand by after this game. Got the boys. There was an announcement by Nixyaawii that Golden Eagle boys' game was canceled because Open Door Christian, I believe, made their way back to their home in Troutdale. But Pilot Rock graciously gave up their game. The boys gave up their game, so Myrtle Point Bobcats will be the opponent for tonight. So I'm not too sure who's home, who's away, because they were both scheduled to be an away team. I believe the boys might be home. But Nixyaawii versus Myrtle Point coming up next for Varsity Boys, so stand by for that. So again, thank you for tuning in to KCW, LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. This is Wyatona solo show here. Anson Crane at the station, making sure you guys are listening. And yeah, if you're listening, thank you. Whether it's on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, or listening to us on the airwaves of 104.1 FM, KCW. We're gratefully appreciative to those who tune in and listen to us. It's a great opportunity. I'm happy I'm able to bring this to you guys, and I'm thankful for Anson for letting this happen. So on to the fourth quarter action. Damascus Christian with the ball, 37-33, 4-point game, fourth quarter. This is the game-breaking, game-making quarter for the teams. Crazy three-point shot by Sierra Hale. Sierra Hale is the sniper of the Damascus Christian. She's knocked down so many of those crazy three-point attempts, and it's just nuts how it works. So a kickball violation. It stays with the Golden Eagles. 1 point ball game now, 37-36. Picard inbounds to Moses. Moses is going to drive it down. She slows it down. Stewart with the screen. Passes it out to So Happy. So Happy looks to get it to Picard. Picard has the ball, passes it to Hart. Hart with the ball, passes it to Moses. Moses down to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive it down. Foul on the shot. But they called it on the floor, I guess. So yeah, Stewart drew the foul, but they called it on the floor, even though she was in the middle of a shot. Sistine with the ball, she gets a screen by Stewart. Sistine down low for two, and it's good. A lot of contact, but it doesn't matter. She got that 2 points in, bring them back to a 3-point lead. 6:40 left in the ball game. Golden Eagles on defense. Looks like they're playing a zone defense, maybe a man defense. I'm not 100%, I can't quite tell from here. Stewart staying down in the paint, so it must be a zone. Foul being called on the ground. So that foul was called on Sistine Moses for the Golden Eagles. I believe that might be her fourth. Oh, just kidding, and it counted as her first. No good by Damascus on that long three. Mercedes, open layup. It's good. Mercedes Hart doing what she does. She gets the steal. She gets the fast break, gets the 2 points. Traveling called. Momentum is starting to change. The Golden Eagles are starting to wake back up after the second half. Time out. Damascus Christian. So 41-36. 6:11 remain in the game. Golden Eagles are staying in it. They're holding their own. They've held the lead the entire night. Like I said, last night, Crane was defeated by Damascus Christian. And we lost to Crane. Nixyaawii lost to Crane by 16 on Friday night, or Thursday night, excuse me. So the showing that the Golden Eagles are having here is great. It is impressive. It is amazing. I'm glad they're able to hold it in. So last night, yeah, Damascus defeated Crane by 22. And Golden Eagles are holding the lead. They've held the lead the entire game. And I can't say that it's in the bag because it isn't. There's still a lot of time on the clock. It's just a matter of keeping their composure, keeping their head straight, moving forward. Because momentum can change at any moment. Just like you've witnessed here, you know, they're starting to kind of wake back up in the second half. Golden Eagles with the possession too, because Damascus, even though they're the home team, they traveled. Hey. So happy. Inbounds to Picard. Picard is going to take the ball down. She has been the general tonight. She has been holding her own as Sophie was missing tonight. So turnover, the Golden Eagles. Sure thing, 3-point attempt, and it's good. Told you guys that those guys are snipers. They're going to leave. If you leave them enough space, they're going to take it. And if they're open enough, they're going to take it. So, no, they're lacking the communication now, I guess. Not sure exactly what's going on. But Hart passes over to Moses. Moses gets the ball picked. Jump ball. Possession goes to Golden Eagles. So really close for comfort. So happy. Inbounds to Picard. Picard looking to make a play. I think she's trying to force a foul. Loses her dribble, passes it to Stewart very loosely. Jump ball, possession goes to Damascus. So I'm not sure if you hear the fans in the back. A little showing some frustration. Again, it makes sense. It's hard to watch the Nixyaawii Golden Eagles give it up after being so close for so long. So you're leaving somebody wide open just like that again. No good though. Rebounded by Picard. Picard makes a crazy pass, gets it tapped. Crazier layup. Picard gets the ball all the way down to Moses. Moses had somebody wide open, had Mercedes open down in the key, but they're trying to figure something out, it looks like. Yeah, now it's starting to get a little frustrating. I understand where everyone's coming from with the frustration, but they're giving it up. The Golden Eagles are giving it up. The refs are no help with missing a lot of the calls. So Stewart with the rebound off the missed attempt by Damascus. Damascus has also missed a lot of opportunities. .3 points, so they take the lead for the first time tonight. So Golden Eagles are playing very, not sure what's going on. They're all showing frustration. Still some time on the clock to make something happen. Man, oh man. It is a screamer here, you guys. 3:47 left. Damascus now leads with 42-41. It's only a 1-point game, but the momentum is on their side. The Golden Eagles are struggling to get something offensive. Defensively, they're struggling. So happy with the ball. Passes it to Hart. Hart, so it looks like Grace came in for Sistine. Layla is going to pass it to the defense. Jump ball. Ella on the ground. I'm not sure what was going on, but she's got a smile on her face, so I'm sure they're all tired. Like I said, they're running a very short rotation. Picard inbounds to. So they're going to start calling those. They're finally starting to call those. Stewart's posting up, gets the ball, and when they pass it, 22 there, Psalm Kirkland tries to reach around, and that's not legal, and they call it. They finally started to call it. So Stewart's at the line for the bonus. If she can knock at least one, she'll tie it. If she can knock them down both, we'll be in the lead. She knocks the first, which ties it up. So it's a 1-and-1 bonus. Again, man, this is a nail biter. This isn't exactly what I expected out of the Golden Eagles today, but it's working. Golden Eagles with the lead. Stewart makes both the free throws. So 1-point lead. Got to play some smart defense. Kyla staying on top of her. They're staying ready though. They're offensive, illegal screen. But yep, so offensive screen on 22 or 32, Laylee Rasmussen. So 3:12 left in the game. A loose pass almost gets it knocked away. Picard gets it to Hart. Hart has the ball. They're trying to kill the clock. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. A foul being called. So Kyla will be going to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. So Lainey Day, her third personal. So Kyla will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1 bonus. These could be very useful right now, free throws. And it's good. Golden Eagles expand the lead. Expand, extend, whatever's clever. But Moses for Moses again, so Sistine checks in for Grace. 2:59 left in the ball game.
Checking again for the Eagles, number 11, Julia Mitchell.
Julia Mitchell checks in for Damascus Christian. Picard at the line for one more free throw. Short, no good. Rebounded by Damascus. There are no fouls to give. The next defensive foul on Golden Eagles will cause a bonus. No good. So now the Golden Eagles can kill the clock a little bit. So that was a little frustrating. Mercedes was trying to get across, but she couldn't. But she finally got the ball across. 2:20 left in the game. They're going to kill some of the clock. This is smart. 2-point lead. So they're passing the ball around. Like I said, they're playing keep away right now at this point. Mercedes has got the ball, loses it. Saved by Picard. Picard to Stewart. Blocking foul on the shot. Hart will be going to the line for two.
Fouls called on Eagles, number 5, Sierra Hale.
So Sierra Hale gets the foul. It's her fourth personal. Sierra's the one that's kept the team in the game for Damascus. She's knocked down some threes. Mercedes at the line, but she misses her first attempt. She has one more. Golden Eagles are now in the double bonus, which means they get 2 attempts every defensive foul. So a timeout taken by Damascus Christian. So just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. It's a 2-point game right now. Could be a 3 if Mercedes makes your next free throw. Like I said, this is a little closer than we anticipated. Damascus was in the lead for just a short period of time, and Damascus, like I mentioned, defeated Crane last night by 22, and Crane defeated Golden Eagles by 16 on Thursday night. So one heck of a game here tonight, let me tell you what. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it, enjoying the stream, staying safe and staying warm again. Like I said, hopefully you're refraining from illnesses, because flu season's still here. COVID's still around, and I just want to wish you all, safe, or wishing you all well wherever you guys may be at. And thank you again for tuning in. KCUW LP Pendleton 104.1 FM. Waiatona here live in Pilot Rock High School at the 1A Oregon preview. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles is your away team. Damascus Christian Eagles as the home team. Mercedes Hart at the line to shoot one. Missed her first attempt earlier. Maybe the little break helped her out. These free throws are crucial right now. And it's good. So 3-point lead. 2 minutes left. Number 5 there, Sierra Hale. She's, like I said, she's the one that's been keeping the team in the game with her 3-point attempts. So a foul on Kyella. So Kyella's third personal, but it is a single bonus, which means that number 3 for Damascus Christian, Lainey Day. I hope I'm getting the names right here, because the print's pretty small and I'm pretty blind. Misses it, but they get the offensive rebound. A nice look, and it goes in. Rasmussen on that little spin around fadeaway. Again, this is a time for the Golden Eagles to kill the clock and score. They got 1:30 left, and they're up by 1. Hart down to Moses. Moses over to Hart. Hart. Foul on number 3, Sierra Hale. Or Lainey Day, excuse me. See, I'm getting the names mixed up now. That's her 4th. So double bonus, which means that Kyella Picard will be at the line for 2. Again, free throws are crucial in these kind of moments. The game is very close. Makes her first, gives it a 2-point lead. 46-44, 122 left in the game. She has one more attempt. Kyle at the line. So 2 of the top players for Damascus have 4 fouls. So she misses her second shot, bringing it only to a 2-point lead. So no 3-point attempt should be taken. They're reading those plays finally. 3-point attempt, no good. Rebounded by Mercedes. Now this is the time to hold the ball to kill the clock. No turnovers. They must be smart. They're calling it jump ball. So the geezer in the stripes over there missed a timeout. He was calling a timeout for see, now, like I said, usually the participation awards come in. Ryan's trying to talk to the ref, and Aaron's trying to keep him intact. So 54 seconds left in the ball game. It's a 2-point game. Very close. Like I said, no 3-point attempts can be taken. No, they can foul, and it'll possibly bring to a tie because Damascus is in a single bonus, which means they'll get a 1-and-1 opportunity. But yeah, like I said, this is very close for comfort. It's 44-46, like I said. Damascus Christian down by 2. They had the 1-point lead for a very short point in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, actually, is the only time they had the lead. So Nixyaawii is looking very strong tonight. They're missing Sophie Bronson. Sophie is out. From what I was told is that she was snowed in at her home. So I can only imagine what the game would be like if if Sophie were here too. So here we go. Last minute left in the game. Sierra Hale with the ball. Slight push off, but not being called. Lainey Day with the ball now. Yeah, there we go. 3-point attempt. No good. Rebounded. How are they calling those jump balls? They're calling it a jump, and she was wrapped all the way around her. But possession stays with Golden Eagles anyway. So now they need their best free throw shooters to get the ball. Moses with it right now. Passes it up to Hart. Hart. Stewart is gonna. They're faking it out. Now they're just gonna hold the ball. Now they can afford to hold it. Yep, they're holding the ball. So Stewart gets fouled with the ball. She'll go to the line for 2. She needs to make both of these. 1 will be great. 2 is exactly what we need. 15 seconds left. Julia Mitchell with a foul. That's her 4th. So 3 of their players with 4 fouls now. Stewart at the line. Makes her first. 3-point lead. Golden Eagles 47-44. 15 seconds. Stewart has 1 more shot at the line. And it's good. Ten seconds remain. She knocks the shot in. Stewart gets fouled. So they hit a 3-point shot, which brings it to a 1-point game. Fouled Ella Stewart, 2 shots. Man, oh man. So Ella will be going to the line for 2 more. Ella is the top scorer tonight. Undeniably. So Stewart takes her first. No good. Needs to knock one down. Timeout, Golden Eagles. Well, ladies and gentlemen. It is the fourth quarter. 1.3 seconds remain. Golden Eagles have 1-point lead. Stewart on the line for 1. She missed her first attempt. She gets 1 more. The best thing they can do is make the shot and yeah, they just make the shot and play some tremendous defense, prevent any shots from going in. No fouls as well, because if they foul, it'll give them a 1-and-1 opportunity. So, like I said, man, those three-pointers came back. They came back to hit. So, Golden Eagles still keep the lead though, and that's that's what's being impressive tonight. So here we go. Stewart going back to the line for the last shot here for the game. Either make it or play some great defense. And it is timeout. So 2-point ball game. Nixyaawii 2-point lead. Not sure, what more we can do. We've done everything great tonight. Golden Eagles up by 2 with 1.3 left in the ball game. I believe they should be getting the ball on the end line, so that just means that they have to play some good defense without fouling. That's what it is. Don't foul. Don't allow any shot opportunity. 1.3 seconds is not a lot of time, but it's time, and that's, we got to try to use as much of that as we can. So, again, thank you for tuning in tonight, you guys. 104.1 FM, KCWLP, Pendleton. Wyatt Tona and Anson, he's back at the station making sure we're on the air for you guys to listen to us via the airwaves with the radio. So, yeah, man, let me tell you what. So far, this is the game of the year. Golden Eagles did great against Riverside. They struggled against Crane. They did great against Bonanza yesterday. Now they're going against Damascus Christian, which beat Crane last night. I missed a shot. Golden Eagles get the win. 2-point lead, 47-49. You have to give it up to the Golden Eagles today. Undoubtedly, that chemistry of those girls kept each other together, played great, kept the lead majority of the game. Damascus Christian is still a force to be messed with. We got the win this time, but you never know how it'll be next time. So it was a hard-fought game. Mercedes Hart gets player of the game. So Mercedes Hart gets player of the game. Congratulations and good job to our Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. Stand by for the boys game coming up here soon. Comes, I believe, one of the managers of the team, Mariana Willingham. There's Sistine Moses. Coming up with Layla So Happy. Lillian Watchman, she didn't get to play tonight, but she's one of the members of the team. Grace Watchman, or Grace Moses Watchman, Diamond Green, Elena Beavis, Ella and Leanna Stewart, followed by the superintendent of Pilot Rock, Troy Jerome. Mercedes Hart, like I said, she got player of the game. Kyla Picard. Isabel Saigo is also on the team. Coach Ryan Sams, he's the assistant coach for the girls. Samantha McLeod, Sam McLeod, she's assistant coach for the girls as well. And over there, finished packing it up, is Coach Aaron Noisy, head coach Aaron Noisy. So 47-49 is the final score today, you guys. Golden Eagles triumph over the Damascus Christian Eagles. There's not much else to say. The boys' game is getting ready to start here in about 20 minutes. So stay tuned. I'll get that stream set up. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you here shortly. We're heading right back over to you, Anson.